Shannon's vault.
Well, she went for the more difficult vault, a higher start value, but then was forced to take an extra step, so that's a deduction.
All right.
Much more difficult because she does not do that round off onto the board. Can't generate quite as much power on this. Step on the landing. But because it's more difficult, this is going to get a bigger score, and it does, 9.95.
And that brings a rare smile to Shannon's face. There haven't been many after that fall on the balance beam, and that is where the leader, Dominique Moceanu, is now, with her parents looking on.
Elfie said it a little bit earlier. This title is basically one fall away, though. Anything can happen on the beam.
Dominique works this routine as we've seen her do all week in practice.
This is great.
You're in for a real treat, opening up with a very unusual mount. And getting set for her most difficult tumbling pass, the same skill that gave Shannon Miller such big problems.
Yeah.
Not from this one.
I think there's a grown-up trapped inside that 70-pound body.
Yes.
Take a look at the way she uses her upper body, in particular, her head, her hands.
Easy.
She is so poised and so confident on that 4-inch balance beam, and solid.
Right. Oh.
One would think she'd be a little bit apprehensive, just a little bit cautious, but not at all.
Such strength in all her moves. No way, Tim. She is taking charge of this routine. Just the dismount.
And now gone easy, easy. And stay. Holy cow.
You know, maybe she's too young to realize the pressure.
I think she's just doing what she does best. This is exactly what she's trained to do in all her practices. She went out there focused on the routine, and as we said before, she thrives on competition. She absolutely loves performing.
Good one. All right.
And this mount right here, it is all performance. It's maybe not quite as difficult, but it's just really darn cool.
Just taking a little walk down the balance beam. But the big skill of this exercise was this tumbling pass, starting with a back handspring, 3 consecutive layouts, totally in line with this beam, right on. Remember the move that gave Shannon such problems, but for Moceanu, no way.
9.85 on the balance beam. And that will keep Dominique in front. Now J.C. Phelps, who's making a bid for a medal.
If you're looking for another new face in Atlanta, I think it's this one, J.C. Phelps. I think she'll be there. She's also doing a new and more difficult floor exercise routine.
And Tim, new music. She's gotten rid of the classical stuff. She says this better suits her personality.
This is one of her new passes. It's awesome. A handspring double front. Oh, great.
This is a very difficult tumbling pass. You'd think she'd run the entire floor in order to get the height she needs on this double front, but she doesn't. What she said is, you only took 2 steps. How did you do it?
Well, she did it and gets a 9.825, and that will definitely put her in medal contention. Dominique Moceanu is just one event away from becoming the youngest U.S. all-around champion, sitting with Marta Karolyi. Only the floor exercise remains for Dominique.